to know the ledge. This is not the time for blowing bread. So it's said. You are now rocking with the best. You know it's red, you know it's blue. We wishing you the best, you know it's true. Out of murky waters, the lotus grew. Out of murky waters, the lotus flew. 50 cent soda blue. Look at what we doing with the knowledge. We developing a cyber college, building a machine with these cyber dollars. We brought you the hottest breed of scholars to water your mind with alkaline seeds of knowledge, to resurrect the lost city.
Elijah Muhammad says that you do not condemn the dirty glass of water, right? That's old man wisdom. That's that old wisdom right there. He said, do not condemn the dirty glass of water. What you do is you put a clean glass of water next to the dirty glass of water, and you let the people decide. You feel me? Because I can't get up here and tell you what you already know about World Star. And I can't get up here and tell you that I don't watch World Star. You know what I mean? That I don't scour there and look for videos and whatnot. I'm looking for some consciousness sometimes. You know what I mean? You might get like 3 videos a week and whatnot. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I went to I had to get something for the computer. I had to get the extension cord yesterday, and I went to Lenox Mall yesterday. And y'all didn't tell me about Lenox Mall on the weekend. You should have warned me. You know what I'm saying?
You told me it was going.
You know, this is all I got to say. Our people are impressionable, right? So we're gonna vibrate and we're gonna go to what we think is the winning energy. We're gonna go to what we think is the winning team. We know how our people are. You feel me? Many of us were like that before. I was very impressionable in my hip hop days. You feel me? I used to be a dude to be like, you know, what would Jay-Z say? What would Jay-Z do? You know what I'm saying? I live like that. And a lot of our people are like that. So when I'm in the mall and I'm looking at everybody, I'm looking, you know, because it's many different groups of people. You feel me? This shit is like a video. I'm sorry, excuse my friend. It's like a video shoot going bad. It's like if you have a video and you take the artist out the video and just leave all of the extras and send them to the mall. That's Lenox on Sunday. That's Lenox on Saturday. So what I noticed is I'm not going to be judgmental. I'm really trying to grow within myself to not point fingers and not beat up on people. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to evolve. So what I'm getting from the situation is that the family that's conscious, we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? We need our own World Star hip hop. I'm not going to beat up on World Star hip hop. There's balance. This called balance is my art in this world. You need them to weigh yourself against what you doing. Real talk. So what I'm saying is we have a lot of intellectuals out here. We have a lot of computer literate brothers and sisters out here. We even have some brothers and sisters that are in the colleges taking, you know, they're paying for this. So all I'm saying is we need our co-writers to step up. And I'm not just saying for KTL or for the Moors or for the conscious movement or whatever. We just need them to step up and begin to create, start to inspire. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of us don't have, you know, and the Blue Pill he's gonna speak on this later about the Web 2.0 and actual real estate. You know what I'm saying? Electronic real estate, which is the hottest thing going now. You see how the real estate market crashed in Atlanta? Everybody was flipping houses and whatnot, and it crashed because the new real estate is online. It's called a .com. It's a domain name. You could buy a mansion for $9.99. You could buy a piece of property that will bring you back millions of dollars, almost maybe billions, because Facebook is pulling in how much? 50 billion is worth. And they bought it at the same price that you could buy your .com, $9.99. That's the new economy. It's not brick and mortar anymore. It's online. They went from atoms to bits. And the Blue will talk about that. I don't want to get all into his lecture. But this is what's controlling our sisters' minds right now. A lot of them. And all you got to do is look in their face and see what program they're running off of. You feel what I'm saying? So with YouTube, Vimeo, a website that you may build, we got to start creating our own reality shows. That's what I'm about. I mean, we could be up here all day beating them up. I could get all into the metaphysics of the Atlanta housewives. How Nene's fake teeth is, aligned with, but that don't mean nothing. What we need to do is we need to get into our people's head that we could take these things and just improve upon it. I want to see the real housewives of Atlanta, the conscious sisters. Where's that at? Where your representation in these shows? They show dudes wearing high heels. You know what I mean? They show women that, are promiscuous and cheating on their husbands and whatnot. They show all of these different things. And if I wasn't in Atlanta, I would think that that's all that's in Atlanta. And then when I come to Atlanta, that's all I will be looking for. And so when I see you, I wouldn't even see you. Because I haven't programmed in my mind that you even exist. You know what I'm saying? So we need to restore that to the whole base. You could jump. You could on next slide. Like I said, I'm not here to condemn anybody, okay? But our daughters, who in here has daughters? Alright? I have a 3-year-old son. This is important right now. Like, our children are looking up to these entertainers thinking that this is what it is. And just to show that the program is working, when you look into their face, when you look at these little girls and you look into their eyes and you look into these little boys' faces, like I said before, you know what program is running them. You know what they're working off of. This is not acceptable. This is not going to bring us into the future. This is not an image that's supposed to be broadcasted around the world about what we're doing in America. While they in Egypt uprising. While the teenagers, the youth in Egypt, it wasn't the adults. It was the youth that set it off. And then the adults who had jobs, 9-to-5s, other things that they were trying to do, they got into it later when they realized this is real. It was the youth of Egypt. Now I said before, they could have, prior to the revolution, they could have been into all of this. You know what I mean? They could have been in a strip club every weekend. They could have been, doing all kind of foulness. But now their names is etched into history. All of that gets erased, and all you know about is the youth of Egypt dealing with revolution. You know what I'm saying? So, as indigenous people to this land who are trying to stand up for something, if we're looking for people around the world to feel our plight and to understand that we're here, if they don't see us, we don't exist. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? This ain't going nowhere. This is always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have your porn stars. You're going to have your reality shows. You're going to have your plastic chicks. You're going to have your sisters that sleep with everybody and write books about it. You're going to have your plastic chick coming back with more plastic. You know what I mean? That's not going nowhere. Because as a people, you know what we've been through, and you know the sickness that's going on. So we here to uplift fallen humanity. We ain't here to bring it down more. But we've realized that humanity has fallen. We could roger that.